Whether it is to hike, raft, or just take photos, millions of visitors flock to Grand Canyon National Park, but environmental groups warn of the impact of the human footprint on the park. Tina Giuliano spoke with officials about what people can do to preserve the park.
The terrain is rough and at times dangerous, but the view is unmatched.
The Grand Canyon is a beautiful place. It's an amazing place to hike.
There's a lot happening in the canyon, from incoming hikers to wildlife.
We definitely have a complex goal ahead of us, protecting one of the wonders of the world.
Most visitors don't realize that a place as massive and immovable as Grand Canyon can be easily destroyed by the human footprint. Allison Gitlin of the Sierra Club's Grand Canyon chapter says.
Your footprints might be what is the difference between a vegetated landscape and bare ground.
Conservation groups are calling on Arizona officials to protect the park like their push to close the Pinyon Plain mine, a uranium mine with a history of flooding.
There's legislation pending in Congress, passed the House, it's pending now in the Senate, that would prevent mining in and near the canyon.
For those springs that have very low flow, if they become depleted or if they become contaminated, the wildlife that depends on them as well as the hikers are going to be put in danger.
Mining and proposals for developments are something that officials at the park are constantly fighting against.
It's true, everybody wants to make a buck off of Grand Canyon.
But mining and proposals aren't the only way humans impact the park. It can be something as simple as trash.
This is Bright Angel Trail, and usually it sees millions of visitors each year. But no matter the amount of visitors, they bring things that don't belong. That's why the recommendation is to pack in and pack out.
The trash is one of the most noticeable ways that visitors do impact Grand Canyon.
The park officials emphasize the importance of the leave no trace.
Make sure that they bring everything out of the canyon that they brought with them.
While the Grand Canyon and the area around it is constantly evolving, there's a reason people come here.
I am looking out on an area where I don't see a light or a house, I don't see a rooftop.
And that reason is its best defense.
And we need to realize that this is one of those last best places and we need to protect it.
At the Grand Canyon, Tina Giuliano, Cronkite News.
Power lines, aircraft, mining are just some of the ways that industrialize a landscape. Gillen says that for the Grand Canyon, that would be fundamentally changing the view of the experience and the park's ecosystem.